hi guys, welcome to our brand new show that we've just kicked off. It's me, S, and
Abs or Mazza.
And this is Hot Topic.
I'm in a local club, man, then pull it to the local spot. Sturdy, 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 switch. Sturdy, 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 switch. Man, then run it up like that. Girl, then run it up like this. I need 100 bags, times that by 100 quid.
So, TikTok.
TikTok.
How's TikTok been looking this week, bro?
TikTok. I don't even want to talk about TikTok, bro.
Bro, fam.
Bro, I be seeing some actual bullshit.
I'm finding that nowadays, yeah, silly things are blown, you know. Now, I'm not even talking about. I love sample Joe.
Bro, why are you
no. I'm not even. Hear me out.
Don't be coming for
I'm
the
not
wrong
coming
people.
for. No, hear me out. I'm not coming. Why you say G? Now you've just set me up in it. Like, but as I was saying, I'm not even talking about sample Joe. I'm talking about like, because that's the common one that people say is But I'm talking about in general now. Yeah, TikTok's changed. It's gone from just being a platform that blows up artists to now any type of thing is famous now.
Yeah.
Why am I here?
No, not artists. I wouldn't say that though.
What you say?
I would say a TikTok, a platform that blows up creators.
Creators.
Yeah. Because it started off with creators, isn't it?
No,
dancers and then creators, isn't it?
And that's I meant that as well.
And now
but I say now it's extended to a thing where choppiness goes on there now. I mean, choppiness, bro. Tell me why. No. We're gonna speak about
we're
this.
Jamaican. What's going on?
Have you heard about the Mizzy situation, bro?
Stop it, man.
You know what I'm gonna do? Guys, I'm gonna run you a quick clip and you let me know what you think.
Get into random houses, let's go.
James, come to the front door right now, please.
James.
Tell me about your life. What justifies this?
What the fuck? I don't even know what to say, bro.
Chat to me, bro. Like, I'm not gonna say anything. Run me through it. Bro, what are you thinking about?
Brother just stepped into the person's house, bro. Like, bro, man didn't even, the woman was right there.
Right there.
Man said, fuck the woman and just kept going.
Bro.
Niggas have different levels of confidence these days, bro. The levels of confidence is
where's Hackney? Like, is it South London or?
It's East.
Bro,
Yeah.
what do you think would have happened if he went to South London trying to...
I don't say that word, innit? But
we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it nice. We're gonna keep it nice. But
you get what they say. Ascended. You know,
ascended.
Yeah,
I think what's happening nowadays, yeah, is that like it's true. I've seen like people now are getting too comfortable with social media. They don't think they can get hit in the face no more. I'm not necessarily even saying that I don't like this kid because I've seen him about on Instagram and so on and so forth. I ain't got nothing against him, but I believe that people in general across social media are too comfortable. If you're looking at a lot of these TikTokers on like that just do random pranks, running up to people, taking people's things, running off, trying to make people look like an idiot in front of the camera. Like, bro, we're not running these things over here, you know.
I don't understand it, bro. It's just like, bro, do you know the thing that I think about the most? You know what I think about the most? What the fuck is their parents thinking? Cause like, can you imagine, bro, if you did that, yeah, and your mom saw that video, bro?
You know,
like, what would your Marge be? What is the guy's Marge even saying?
What, bro? You have to think about it though. Look at the generation that we're in, fam. If you literally shout at your child too long, they can just get fostered away because we're in a sensitive time now. You can't beat your kids no more. I said it.
My brother
you can't beat your kids no more. You cannot beat your children no more, and they need to bring that back because, bro. Let's be real, innit? Yeah. You see,
I'm not beating my kids. I'm sorry, bro.
We're in an economy right now where people.
I'm not beating my kids. They have to be my friend.
That's you still. But like, you know, fair play to you. But I'm saying that we're in an economy now.
My kid's gonna be active though.
Fair play. But I'm saying that we're in an economy now, yeah, where people profit off of attention. They profit off it, but now they're doing things like, bro, like when you go to them foreign countries, bro. They keep that stuff the same. I've been to Dubai. I've been to Ghana. I've been to all of these places, bro. And when you go to like these international types of places, they don't mess around. So what do you think it is about the international side of things? And what do you think it is about England side of things or America side of things that is so like different, bro?
You know what the problem is? The culture, bro.
The culture?
The culture is just... I don't even say too much in it because I know I'm going to get in trouble if I say the wrong
What do you
thing.
mean? What can you get in trouble for? We're a diverse culture in England.
But all I'm saying is the culture is very, should I say, it enables bullshit. The culture in England and America especially enables bullshit.
Would you say that the way other countries are better in some areas than our country?
What do you mean by that?
Like, for example, just the morals, the way that they take care of the environments, music. You know what? Yes. Speaking
100%.
of music, you been hearing about Albanian Joe, bro?
Albanian Joe.
Albanian Joe, yeah.
I can't lie, bro. I've never listened to Albanian Joe in my life.
Bro, you see,
no, bro, do you know what it is?
Bro, you're getting me mad, you know.
No, bro. I'm not even violating it. I'm not even violating.
You've never listened to Albanian Joe?
But I can't listen to that. I don't understand.
You know what? I'll give you that.
See me, I've always been bad with languages. Like, I remember even in French class, like back in the day, like, bro, I'll be there and I'll just be fucking about because I don't understand shit, bro. Like, I still don't know what bonjour means.
It means hello.
What do you mean hello?
Nah, you let me down with that one though. You let me down. Anyways, boom. I would like to introduce and bring on a guest. Now, he's a drill artist from Albania. And I'm telling you from now, check out his music.
You can be my super lady. She loves an Alpha Omega. Lambo Cooper Bentayga. Quality Ash rapper.
Introducing to the stage, we have Vision. What are you saying, bro?
Vision, the real Albanian, man.
The real Albanian. We're not doing none of that fake stuff around here.
Wait, should we get him to walk in or not?
Nah, because it looks forced. Because you got.
I gotta walk down, put my position.
It's all long.
What you saying, though? What you saying, my bro?
Just chilling, my bro, man. All good, man. I'm here, man.
Yeah, hey, this guy come with a mad thing,
Hey,
bro.
we just come from a studio session, man.
Oh,
nice, bro.
Yeah,
I'm telling you from now, me and this guy just shot down one bad boy. I'm sorry, run the tune.
And now I'm all in the mood, defending myself what she wanna argue. She asked me for the iPhone password, if it ain't lies, show her the proof.
I should've shut my mouth cause 12 AM and she's still on, man. All that verbal abuse got physical, now I'm tryna hide but I put some pants.
Sturdy.
Back in, bro. We need to talk about music, bro, because not a lot of artists do this, do they?
What?
Sit down and converse about what's happening on TikTok and what's happening with music in general.
So tell me about Albanian Joe, bro. How does that?
Let's get onto Albanian draw. First
Yeah.
of all, man, I would like to say big up all the Albanian drawers.
Mm-hmm.
Doing their thing, you gotta show them respect. But obviously, I'm not doing exactly Albanian draw. I'm a UK rapper. So
Okay.
I rap in English, but then I might add 4 bars, 8 bars in Albanian.
Okay.
You get what I'm trying to say? To be honest,
Multilingual.
I would say I was the first artist in 2016. If you go back on YouTube and look, Kick Down Doors, I rapped in Albanian on the draw beat, and I was probably one of the first artists to rap in a different language in the UK at the time because there weren't many other people doing it.
That is a
Down
big
Doors.
claim. That's a big claim, you know.
That's big.
Bro, that's
it's
a
a
big
big claim.
bro. I can't lie, that's a massive claim.
I done it in 2015, 2016.
2015.
I don't know who was doing that on draw. I know many people were doing draw.
French kid.
Yeah, but I was there before him.
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah, you know I can say that, bro. I was because I know French Kid as well. Big up to him. I think he started doing it in 2017, 2018.
So
I did it in
he's
2016.
late.
Bro.
He's late.
But this is not a point anyway. I'm not trying to say or claim anything. I'm saying this is what I did. I thought, let me.
What would
Had
you
a couple
talk
bars in
me through
Albania.
that then, bro? So
How did you get the idea, though?
Yeah, like so you started now, yeah.
Yeah.
What made you even start? Like, because Deep It, you're the first person coming from your country. Like, well, not first, well, one of the first people. That's
definitely the first year in the
definitely
UK scene.
definitely first in the
100%,
UK.
yeah,
But
man.
like in general, like what motivated you to just do that?
Jump on
bro?
the music and jump on the drill music. And
Yeah,
whatnot.
the drill
Well,
music.
music I was doing since school, man. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Obviously, I studied music in school and whatnot.
Talk to me about it. What did you study?
But so obviously in year 7, obviously done music. You know, you done it. Everyone done it till year 11.
Yeah,
Then I
yeah.
chose obviously I got a very good grade in GCSEs and that. So then I done it
Okay.
for sixth form. I done
Okay.
engineering, but also done. There was 2 parts. There was 2 different parts of music that I done. There was the engineering
Okay.
side and then obviously performing and whatnot. And obviously I got A* in that whatnot. So I was
Bro,
always,
talking
I was
shit,
always,
dog.
I was
Let
always
them know,
listen,
bro.
I let them know the truth because obviously a lot of people don't know this.
Yeah.
I was always very good at music. I always knew what I was doing. Aside away from the trouble.
Oh,
What
okay.
not, you know what I'm saying?
I
Making
feel you,
money
bro.
out, trouble, getting kicked out, come back. But I was always good at, you know what I'm saying? But obviously, so yeah, man, then I took it into uni, but then I gave up uni after 2
You went to
3 months.
university as well?
I did, man, yeah. Uni of Hertfordshire, my bro.
Hertfordshire.
I went there 2-3 months, but it wasn't for me, man.
Why?
Just my character, everything about it, man. I thought I wanted to do music myself. I want to be an artist myself. I want to express my opinions. I'm out with my boys. I'm out doing my thing on road. And going uni, I was going there partying, bro.
Oh my.
You know what I'm trying to say, man?
Been there, you know, bro.
Bro, I'm there partying, bro. I'm not even going to the lessons and that. I'm going to the lectures. I'm looking at everyone around, yeah? By the way, no disrespect to any other musician or anyone that goes to music and does it for their own wage. I'm trying to say end of the day. But for me, I was looking around, I was thinking, this ain't what I want to do. I don't want to be in a lecture. I don't want to be a teacher. I don't want to be an engineer. I want to be me. You understand? That's where I come from, man. Simple as that. And I'm going to follow the path that I wanted to follow. And that's when the name Vision came along.
Nah,
Because I had a vision in life.
But that's the vision.
Every aspect, bro, by the way, yeah?
you know that my brand's called Apollo Vision as well, bro. Chat,
Man, bro.
Yeah, let's do it. That's what I'm talking about, bro.
That's how it goes, man. That's how
Fam,
it goes.
I thought, Maz, I think like
right, man.
one of the
You
things
see
that
that one there? It just caught me off guard.
Caught me, like-
Because I was just chilling in the moment. It's just a mad death. My head's like, rah.
Nah,
This guy-
but he's
bro,
he's
I
an-
wouldn't expect that to come from you, bro.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
would
bro.
not. I would not expect that to come from you.
Yeah, man.
And but this is the thing, though. This is the thing. We need to change that stigma, bro. Because in general, that's how a lot of us artists look like. There's a lot of people assume, yeah, that all we know is music.
Yeah.
All we know, we don't have any form of like, you know, higher sense of intelligence, going to university, getting grades, or even if you know, the fact that you're even in uni means that you had the option. There's not a lot of people are smart enough to even have the option to do that sort of stuff or get into them types of fields. And it's like, the stigma that's really on musicians is we're limited. And I need to get rid of that because in general, bro, you can have a conversation with someone like him and find out anything.
You know what it is, bro? It's like, how can I say it, man? They think music, well, they think rappers, they say artists, yeah? They just think we only know this and that's what we know. We're not really intelligent in other aspects of life. They need to understand that we've done many other things as well.
Yeah.
It's not just music.
That's
Music's
what
what
I'm
we
saying.
show them.
Yeah.
Bro, this is what I'm trying to say, bro. As I said, I never expect that to come from you, bro.
Yeah, my bro.
But you know what as well? Like, I feel like there's another power in having that intelligence. And it's a
100%,
different power.
bro.
Because, you know what I mean? Now you know how to
We'll
engineer.
talk about hunger. Let's talk about hunger. Let's talk about all of this, yeah? First of all, I've done boxing for 5 years. So let's talk, obviously we're going to off topic. So, the motivation, I'm saying the hard work,
Yeah.
why I
Klitschko,
think I'm
yeah?
capable of doing anything. There's no such thing. I think anyone's capable of doing anything. You put your mind to it, you can become the best. It don't matter who you are, what you do. You get what I'm trying to say? So I had that motivation since 11 years old. So as I was doing, I'm saying school and whatnot, I was boxing them times. And I was training twice a day, bro. Trust me, my mind was there, bro. I fought in the ABAs, I fought in the nationals, I fought at the highest level, you know what I'm trying to say? So the motivation started at definitely at a young age. And obviously I had my dad there, my uncles, a good support team around me. Obviously my friends as well and whatnot. But yeah, man. I've always had that hunger, you know what I'm saying? So that's when I passed it on to music. And now I'm passing it on to anything.
How was
anything
boxing,
I do.
bro? How was boxing? How did you find out?
Boxing, bro.
Yeah.
Boxing's amazing, man. Boxing.
So why did you stop?
So it's a bit of a personal reason, to be honest with you. Boxing, I was very good, bro, to say the truth, yeah. I worked for 5-6 different clubs. Started off at Dagenham ABC.
Okay.
And then obviously worked my way up to different clubs. Had over 30, 40 amateur fights. I fought in the ABAs. If you know what the ABAs are, they're the highest level at the amateur boxing.
That's mad.
I fought in the nationals. Was an Essex champion as well. And at the point when I was fighting to fight for Great Britain, obviously my mum was fighting through cancer at the time. So it was difficult to balance school. Situation and that. And obviously that was the main reason my mum passed away from cancer, man, in 2013.
Wow.
So I had to, it was a very difficult decision.
Sorry to hear that, bro.
Yeah, my bro, man.
Actually,
Like I said, it's hard to talk about that, but that was the main reason why I stopped boxing, because she really didn't want me to do boxing at that time. Obviously, I'm in school, GCSE is more important at that time. That's what life looked like to me. And that's when that's what made me jump into music as well. You know, that was a big part to make a song for her. And then
I think
continue from there, man.
I think what I find, that's beautiful, man. I think what I find, is whenever I look at people who are in certain positions or who have done some things with themselves or hustling in a certain type of way or have a certain attitude or speak in a certain type of way, they normally have a certain motivation. They have a place they've come from.
100%.
And I noticed that it's very, this isn't even me like, not even trying to like, you know, categorize it, but like, I really find it's common amongst colored people or people from foreign countries because this is my opinion. People can disagree with me if they want to, but I don't think we're silver spoon fed. And I think because the environment's already set, it's the truth. Let's be realistic. Like
That's a mad statement, my bro.
I don't believe I think when I say the statement, I don't believe we're silver spoon fed. I don't think it means that we just come from straight trenches or the worst types of environments in general. But I don't think that we're necessarily told what our advantages are in the system normally in it. And that, I think, in itself causes for us to overcompensate with our skills. I think it causes for us to overcompensate with our drives. Even if you want to be just a roadman, you'll find that a hungry roadman is a different beast to a regular privileged
I
roadman.
mentioned a hungry roadman.
A hungry roadman is not... It's the
The
truth.
thing is, he's telling the
must
truth,
say,
man. He's telling the truth because you got levels. There is levels. You got some
I-
guy who's really making money, who's really out here doing his thing. You got
Well,
someone
wait,
who's doing it on
what is a
casual level.
roadman? What is it? Because I
Anyway, this statement, roadman, I don't know how to explain it, bro, man. I think that's all.
does a roadman
bullshit.
make money or does
Because
a
a roadman
roadman?
still goes to his house. He's still got family. He's still got friends. He still wants to do the things that you might want to do.
What I'm
He
saying,
might want to. You know what I'm trying to say, though?
I get what you're trying to say, but does a
So-
roadman make bread or does he? Is he
Well, bro.
Because is it more on the violent side or more on the business side? That's what I'm trying to say.
It could be both. He could be making his bread, but then again, he don't want to take a violation as they feel what they want to. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it all depends, bro, man. All these statements, bro, man.
Would you say they're gangster? They're gangsters or not?
No, gangsters, bro. There's no such thing as gangster, bro.
Gangsters don't exist.
No.
Why don't?
I'll tell you why they don't exist. Because we all can die, my bro, and that's the end. You know what I'm trying to say? So you can't come here and act like something you're not. You know what I'm trying to say? It don't matter. That don't matter, my bro, because there's always an end to something. You can come here, be the biggest person, the strongest person one day, that tomorrow you could finish and lose it all.
You're dead.
And that's a fact.
I think,
and you can lose it in any way, by the way. It doesn't mean death.
But-
It can be
but-
any way, my bro.
you could lose in general.
But does the label does the label gangster? Does that mean that you're invisible?
Do you know what it means, bro? It's more of a thing, more of a. Obviously, it's more used in films and whatnot. If you really think about it, but if you're talking about real life, my bro, a gangster looks after his family.
Yeah.
A gangster makes his money, minds his business, does his own thing. So when obviously people are saying gang this, gang that, it's more for image and more for music purposes.
Are you talking about those
Don't
little
get- you know
kids,
what I'm trying to say,
the little
bro?
kids with the ski
It
masks?
depends what you're talking about. Yeah, so that's what I'm
You
saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. You can go around saying gang this, gang that, but it's just more for, like I said to you, more to represent your people, this, that. It's just the same, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to get to?
You know what?
So, it's
Speaking
not-
of that, yeah, the little kids that are running about and doing this, yeah. I was gonna say, what do you think about little kids doing music and trying to actually? Because you know what, like I feel like all I see now is kids trying to do music, do content, running around in the streets, getting arrested. I'm seeing loads of kids getting arrested in Central and Stratford.
Yeah,
so
just
what,
for
so what's your
stupidness.
opinion on that? As obviously as an older guy who's been through it and you're doing music
man.
now.
Obviously, I was there once myself, man.
Yeah.
But of maybe in a different way now, because that was obviously a couple of years back.
Mhm.
More of but I don't blame them as well. You know what I'm trying to say? I can't sit here and say don't do this, don't do that, because I had to go through that for me to learn, to understand as well.
Yeah.
But obviously, the best plan for them would be obviously just stick to music and stick to what you want to do, man. Forget the getting arrested by police and all this stuff. It's not necessary. You don't need it.
You know
it's
what
not needed.
you know what I say to that as well, yeah. I think like in general, yeah, because like growing up from where I was growing up as well, yeah, like obviously it's very easy to get drawn into them crowds or end up doing a couple mazes or so on and so forth, And what I found is that at the time, yeah, when I was in my little, let's call it bad breed phase, that couldn't motivate me. Like it couldn't, only because as a child you are ignorant. As a child, you don't actually understand. Like, put it like this, yeah. When I'm younger doing A, B, and C, yeah, I don't actually think this is someone else's life. I don't actually think this is someone I'm affecting. I don't actually think long term. I'm thinking, oh, he's got this, I want it. He's got that, I want it. You know what I mean? Like you think me. But then as you grow older, I think I got to around about the age of 18 when my conscience kicked in. And that's why I say, the people that I've done anything to just started popping up in my head, left, right, I've done that, and I'm like, flipping hell, fam. That's effed up, bro. Like, yo. And then that it was only then when if I heard my dad say, yo, you shouldn't be doing that. I'm like, I shouldn't be. But it took that gigantic level of getting in there for me to see that I really shouldn't be in there.
I think that's the power of TikTok right now. TikTok's just taking people off the streets.
You think so?
100%.
How exactly?
Would you say?
I can agree with that. 100%.
How would you say TikTok's taking people off the streets?
Yeah, man, I can actually agree with that because there's so many different things you can do on TikTok now. Obviously, when I was doing music, I'm saying before, there was no TikTok really, from what I know. I was just dropping on YouTube, promoting Instagram, that's it. Now, bro, I see new artists every day blowing up. I see new dancer blowing up every day. You see all kinds of stuff, bro. Even the knowledge they teach you on there anyway. So anything you want to do, TikTok is a place, man.
Nah, it's true still.
Even Instagram has copied TikTok now with the reels. Go on YouTube,
Bro.
the shorts. So TikTok has been a big step.
They're not going to be able to catch up though.
How's that for you? How much you want on TikTok now?
I've done on TikTok.
Yeah, like what's your following saying for?
Oh, my followers, bro. Hey, so at first I had another account which had about 65k to 70k, which they deleted. They removed it.
Why is that?
There was actually no reason, to be honest with you, bro. I was posting I think they just mass reported my account too many times and removed it. But that account was mainly to promote positive things, man. I was jumping on live as well, doing battles. You know about the battles?
Oh, rap battles.
Yeah. No, not rap battles. There's TikTok live
battles.
So there's people making peace, bro. People are actually giving me peace.
Bro, you know people
you man are educating me,
you know. Let me tell you.
people be making 3K, 4K.
Are you mad?
Wait, what?
That's nothing. Let me tell you something. No.
Are you taking a...
I was jumping on there, bro. I was jumping on there, bro. I started in December 2021. That's when the live started popping. And I was there, bro. I was jumping on. But I come on as like just to see what it's on. I didn't come on that vibe. People were saying to me, "Yo, play a match." I started playing and that. People started gifting me small first. So I thought, well, let me start doing it more. Start jumping on, talking to all kinds of people. I jumped on live with Tyrone. That's where it went mad. I had loads of viewers.
Oh yeah.
I had a boxing match. Anyways,
Yeah.
No,
I seen that Danny on TikTok before.
Tyrone, big up Tyrone.
Yeah, big
I was
up.
gonna
Big
say,
up Tyrone, innit?
How do you know Tyrone? How did that
all
connection?
from live.
Over live.
That's amazing.
And you got the boxing match, you say?
So no, we just went on live with each other. You get, I requested him, but he was trying to troll me. So I said to him, "Oh, you box?" I heard everyone was telling me he boxes. I was like, "Cool, you're trying to troll me? Let's get into a boxing fight."
Okay.
Anyway, long story. Do you know what I'm saying? I was really onto him and that. We got loads of viewers, and we started playing matches, and then we started getting gifts.
So now you're good.
And then I walk out. Yeah, I'd see I've gone a balance. I'm checking. I'm seeing what 400-500 quid. I'm thinking, what, in 3-4 hours having a laugh? Bro, seriously.
Bro, are you Mazza? We're going on live today. You know, I'm letting her know. You know, we're going on live today.
They don't
bro.
even stop there. So I'm thinking, this is serious, man. And I'm getting all the Albanians gifting me all kinds of people.
The Albanians kicked
Big
it
up
down.
Albanians.
Big up the
I would
Albanians,
say
man.
big up, big up in Albanian.
Big up, huh? Just say big up my sheepers, man.
Big up my street.
Big up-
Yeah.
Yo, let me know.
Quick in a jip stupid. Just say that. Where all my sheepers at? That means
what-
quick in a jip
yeah.
stupid.
Big up Ms.
say that?
Jeepers.
No,
Did it? Ms. Jeepers.
But what happened
That's
after
cool,
that?
that's
I'm
enough.
interested. What happened after that?
So what with the thing? So basically, obviously, I started jumping on live more. Started jumping on with more influencers and
Yeah.
you get me, big in the game, and then a lot of controversy started getting involved. I tried to stay away from that, but it happened. And then I got to the point where I was getting 1,000 viewers on live, 1,000, 2,000 minimum.
Okay.
Like I was jumping on, and I'd do matches with Americans. So I thought, let me get this abroad.
Get this,
So I
yeah.
started following Americans on Instagram. I started chatting to them, TikTokers. I was
Get
like,
them
yo,
on live,
let's have a match. And they all started saying, yeah. I was going on live with all these
It made sense.
girls, all these guys going on live, obviously having a laugh, flirting, whatnot. Do you get what I'm saying? Depends on the situation.
Yeah.
And then we'd have proper battles, bro. I'd get people coming in, serious Arabs, serious Albanians, anything, bro. It don't matter. Anyone that loved what I was doing, giving me big gifts and that. Or I was
That's
having specific
amazing.
matches with people. And there were times, bro, I'd come out with 2-3 grand in a night. This is real shit, bro.
Mazza, you know what the motive is when we get home. Now,
I got a mad question.
let me quick time asking this though. You see, I'd say that is a beautiful thing. Simply because let's say back a day, look a bit before TikTok, so on and so forth. You see how you said that? Oh, I jumped on TikTok, and I had an issue with him, So then we started doing matches.
Yeah.
Back a day, I had an issue with him, So I linked him. I done the matches. That's why it would have been back a day.
Yeah,
but then
100%.
now. It's a thing where if you see someone you disagree with, you can profit with that person, become friends with that person, and even like just be better yourself.
Bro, I tried to make a boxing match happen. So that's even another profitable thing. Do you know what I'm saying? So it
I was
doesn't matter
gonna-
regardless.
I was going to ask you a quick question before.
Yeah.
No, but I was gonna ask you though, like real quickly, how do you feel, though, that people? How do you think things changed of how people treated you?
100% okay, yeah.
Negatives and positives.
Obviously, negatives you're gonna get non-stop, no matter what, because a lot of people are seeing you, they're not used to you. They're thinking, "Who's my man? Why is it this type of character?"
Yeah.
You understand? Because obviously, people gifting you, they don't like that, bro.
Yeah.
It's natural, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're thinking, "Why is he getting all this? Why is he getting all these viewers?" Anyway, that's the negative part of things. I never take that to heart. I don't care about it.
But
Never
in
can
general,
affect me. It's never in real life.
I was
It's never.
positive.
But in
The
general, for your
positive,
music as
obviously,
well.
the money.
Yeah.
On
followers?
that question,
Yeah.
what was the most money you made in a month?
In a month.
I ain't
Twitter.
asking
No,
that
I'm
one.
gonna answer because a lot of people are scared to
I'm
answer all
like,
this,
I'm
yeah.
like,
So I'm not. Bruv, it's just TikTok. You get it to me. You want nothing.
It wasn't
Major.
Like,
It's
it's not
not
your
like,
job. It's not your job. You're not even.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm making more money off TikTok in a month than I was making from music in years.
No way.
So that says a lot.
What was the most?
So the most, I think it was in December and January. They were both tied up. It was about 15 to 25 recs. Yeah, bro. Seriously, man. Serious, man. This. Don't let me get the statements out. Hey, don't let me get the statements out.
Oh my god!
Yeah, bro. Serious.
Piss, man. Listen, I don't
Dollars.
swear, but what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, bro. Bro, I was walking out every night. I couldn't. It was so much. I had to call.
20 racks,
It
my
got to the
brother
point
said.
where my bank called me. They said, "What's this?" They
No,
didn't understand.
you're lying.
So I had to call them up and tell them statement.
That's music
What
money,
bank was
you know.
that? What bank
I don't
was
want to bait the bank out because then it gets long.
So wait, so you can confirm that people
100%.
are making this much on
Bro,
TikTok?
if you want to go there, bro, that's nothing. If you want to go there, do you know what I'm saying?
We're talking TikTok. We're talking
Do you know
TikTok.
what I'm saying? I was in the rankings, by the way. Obviously, this is why. I was also in the rankings. I was in the
Okay.
rankings for about 6 to 8 weeks in a row at that point. So I was in the top 20, not just the ranking, top 20. At one point, I was second in the whole UK. So to be there, you know what I mean? You
That's
got to
a
be doing
big-
your
and on
thing.
TikTok as
But
well.
obviously, don't think it was easy. I was doing 10-hour streams, my bro.
That's
sometimes.
what I'm saying.
Start at 9 p.m., finishing at 6 a.m., chatting to next people, all kinds of
My
people, bro.
question is, what investments did you make that helped your music through TikTok?
100%. And obviously, with that, I made investments in music. What investments I made in music, asking specifically, yeah?
Like, what did you do? How? Because I know a lot of people that make money on TikTok.
Well, first of all,
yeah,
100% on TikTok, obviously, I'd say about 20% I did give back as well because people were gifting you. So sometimes I'd go and give back.
That's beautiful, man.
Because it wouldn't have looked right. But I had to spread it out with so many people.
Yeah.
It got long to one point. So I
Yeah.
thought, because sometimes it didn't feel right anyway, because you can't just let someone gift you and not gift back a little bit at least, you know what I'm saying? Not all of it, because they're doing it out of their heart anyway, so it don't matter, you know what I'm saying? I didn't need to, but a lot of people were doing
Your
it to
heart
each
was
other.
talking.
So anyway, but other than that, obviously I invested a lot in music, I invested a lot in my people, in a house.
You bought a house.
Well, not me specifically, but I got with my father's, you know what I'm saying? So we got a mortgage and
I
everything.
was
so,
about to say, but it bought a house from TikTok Live.
Just from that, I would have been, that'd be crazy. But obviously putting down, certain P's and that, helping other people that I could. And obviously investing in my music, obviously my own stuff that I wanted, things that I needed. But anyway, I didn't do it for too long with TikTok. Like I said, that account got deleted, remember I was saying?
Yeah.
And obviously I lost a lot of motivation.
Let me ask you something about rappers. Do you feel like rappers make stupid purchases? Do you feel like rappers make stupid purchases?
I think it all depends, my bro. For example, if you're at this level to a point where you can spend that much, what's that got to do with you? You know what I'm saying? It's got nothing to do with me or anyone. If he feels that that's the correct purchase for him and he feels good in the moment, what's wrong with that? You understand what I'm trying to say?
You don't think there's any
to
downside?
you, it might look stupid.
Yeah.
To me, it might look even more stupid. To my man, it might look hard.
Yeah.
To him, he feels good. So if he feels good, what's that got to do with us? You understand?
So would you say it comes down to a thing of how your brain rewards you, basically? Like if your brain says, yo, you should feel this good about it, everyone else should just leave him alone.
Yeah.
100%, my bro. What's that got to do with you? Really and truly, take everything out of context. What's that? You want to do music, you do it for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? So really and truly, you know what I mean? That's what I definitely think about.
But I do feel like there's a couple of things that where, do you know what? There's no problem.
I definitely get you.
There's no problem with doing that, yeah? There's no problem with, but it's when there's people that will sit there and they will flex these sort of things. And it's like, for me, I know that there's still so much in society that needs to be fixed. You know what I'm saying? There's people who literally have enough to fix a whole
They need
country.
to get their priorities right, is what you're saying.
You know what I'd say to
They need
that?
to get the
Yeah.
priorities
And
right.
I definitely agree with that.
You know,
They need to get the priorities right.
You know, how can you go by saying that's not gonna do anything for your life, but then you got one of your boys you struggle?
Bro, but you know what,
You know
it is
what I
though, fam? What I'm finding though is that like I found that some people aren't in a mental place to receive some
So
blessings.
they're not.
100%.
I'm telling you
Some
from now,
people
yeah.
don't deserve money. I hate to say it.
I'm sorry to say it, yeah, but there's one thing of being red-eyed and hating on someone for,
You got to
like,
hate. No, you got to hate.
No,
Don't
no,
get twisted.
no,
You can never hate on somebody for getting money. Never.
yeah,
That's just out of order.
But let me finish. I'm saying,
That's
but let me
a
finish
no-go.
though.
You can question their decisions with it,
100%.
but again, it's their decision. You know
But
what I'm
what's it
saying?
called? But flipping, what's it called? Like in general, yeah. At one point, there's some people that actually don't deserve.
Say that again.
There's some people that actually don't deserve. What's it called? They're not in the mental space. This is the right way to put it. They're not in the right mental space to receive certain blessings because I believe, many people can start off from a nice, genuine place, in general.
100.
But if money comes into the place, it can change the personality,
100%.
so on and so forth. And I feel like that's one of the disadvantages in today's society, that things can be so, like, profits and beneficial things can be so overexpanded and overexposed to people that some people just don't know what to do with themselves. My question to you, is there anything from the times before TikTok that you wish stayed the same?
Yeah, 100%, man. I think TikTok has given everyone a platform to be a little bit too confident, in my opinion. First,
Too confident?
Before TikTok,
Yeah, man, in a way.
or before people getting paid a certain amount of money.
Before...
Because obviously,
I say before TikTok specifically, only because that's the most common one. Actually, no.
because obviously you were talking about how people were getting paid.
Well, because but then again, like, I can't say OnlyFans is like a common thing.
Of course it is.
It's common amongst women, but I'm saying in general.
No,
Man, women don't talk about OnlyFans.
How common?
I never talk about it.
I don't sit down.
No,
I'm saying
no.
I don't sit down and chat
Look,
with man about
I know a lot of people
OnlyFans.
that do it.
But you know people that do it, innit? But
I
I'm
just
saying,
don't talk about it because it's not.
I'm saying before.
It's haram.
But before.
Look, whatever that. But OnlyFans is a big platform, bro.
It is, I agree.
Bro, I hate to say it. No, actually, bro, I hate to say it.
How are we
bro.
talking about OnlyFans, fam? I don't even get
Nah, yeah.
Bro, I know,
no.
I know people making nearly $1 million a month.
Oh, you know, some of these girls, I'm hearing that they're making like 100,000 for bands. But this is the thing, though. A lot of the people, that actually falls so perfectly into my point because a lot of those people are not in the mental position to receive their blessings.
What is the mental position?
What? Say again?
What is the mental position?
I say a place of remembering who you are, remembering.
Yeah, they forget who they are. That's what
Don't
you're
forget
basically
who
saying.
you are. Don't forget where you've come from, and don't forget who was around.
Don't let that money change who you are
Like,
from who you really was and who you was always gonna be, just because a little bit of money's come involved and a bit of fame.
Unless you was a prick before.
Have you had any friends that have done that?
Not really, man, because I've always kept a small circle. But I've seen people from afar
Do you know how many?
Yeah.
try to respect me more.
No.
This more, want more things
Yeah,
from me.
you talking about
But,
as soon as the music
I'm
kicked in?
Yeah, man, it's mainly music.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I was always doing my thing. I was always grinding for years, so people understood it took me a long time to get it. It was like I come on, drop one tune, blew up. You understand what I'm trying to say? For me, it was a bit more. I already had 20 music videos before TikTok.
Because you know one thing I would say, is I feel like there's so many people who forget who they were.
Yeah.
And you know what? I've been to so many like producers and people that have worked with big artists who are actually big right now in the UK. And they'll tell me stories about how they recorded music with them and they were living in their yard. And then as soon as they blew up, they forgot about them.
Just like that.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Bro, like, and we're talking big rappers right now, like in the UK.
That's believable, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I actually really think
What can I say, man?
I actually really think
It's mad, isn't it?
it really comes down to the only way you can know if you're gonna be like that is if you know your heart. Because the reality is, anyone, I don't think, really and truly, I don't think money changes people. I think it reveals what you are. I think it actually shows the actual core of what you've always been.
Do you know what? I agree with you to some extent because, like, I generally see people who are just the nicest person become just fucking evil. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
For no reason.
Yeah, maybe a lot of experiences. You never know what it could be. Could be a lot of experiences. You never know, man. But I think it comes down to ego.
Ego.
That's the biggest
Do you
thing.
think that's the number one
That
thing?
departs everyone. If you really truly deep, it's
if
always
you
ego.
let anything fuel the way you act, if you let like the clout get to your head, you're fucked from then.
That's it, man. You're finished.
Because you know what? One thing about me is, even if I have followers, like I still don't see myself as big. You know what people? Has anyone come up to you for pictures?
Bro, all the time.
When they come to you, do you not
Recently.
sit there and you think, bro, like, why does this person want a picture of you?
Yeah.
You know what is?
Obviously not, but they could be your biggest, you know what I mean? They listen to your music every day, big supporter. There's nothing wrong
I
with
make
that.
sure I
but
never say no to them.
I've never ever said no.
You always have to say yes. Only because it's like, if you say no to that, I've been in situations where,
I've done so many
me and you could be walking through flipping town, fam, and we'll probably need to get somewhere. There's kids chatting to man, and it's like, if you turn around and say, F off, go away, they'll remember that for the rest of their life.
No,
you know?
that could never be me because
They'll remember
you
that forever.
asked for this in the first place. Remember that. So
You know, chat to me more about
finishes the conversation.
If anything,
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm
So
saying.
what do you mean by that?
Talk to me more about. So,
Well,
so
you're on the gram, you're
know-
on TikTok, your face is out there. So if someone's coming to ask you for a picture,
Because you put yourself in that position.
So
that guy respects what you're doing, my G.
So you know
what I'm trying to say?
What's your opinions on like you see people that do that sort of stuff? Yeah, like what would you say? Do you think there's any like negative side to saying no to a picture, or
It can be,
what's the
bro.
negatives and positives? Like elaborate for me.
Maybe
bro.
from your side. From your side, you're possibly saying no because you really don't want to take the picture and you're busy and you're with your family, yeah?
Yeah.
But to them, it'll always be a negative side no matter what.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a disrespectful thing. For example, imagine like someone, it's even you asking for a picture. How would you take it personally? And someone just said no.
Yeah.
Be honest.
But not even though,
You-
like, you can even be like, I'm so sorry, like, I can't do it, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
But listen, like, do you know what? You see, even me, if I was in that situation.
But you have enough time to say, yo, I'm so sorry. I
No,
can't.
do you know?
what I mean?
Do you know?
Yeah.
Really and truly, but bang, gone.
Fair enough.
You know what I'm trying to say, bro?
Yeah,
But okay,
And then you're getting pushed away
Okay,
and pulled
but
away.
you know-
different
you know-
story.
You know what I say?
Do you know, I'm the type of guy,
Go on,
that I
man.
really don't want to take a picture. Maybe it's the state, maybe it's whatever.
Yeah.
I would literally add them on Instagram and I'll, whenever they're next within the area, I'll come back and take
Okay, that's cool.
I'm that type of guy, bro. Like, if it's generally because I don't want to take the picture, that I would that would be me. If it was me in that situation, that's what I would
Bro,
do.
I'm in the gym, I'm eating,
know-
people always come and take a picture, man. It's normal, man. It's cool, man.
You know, in reference to what you said earlier, you know how you said that, boom, that what's it called? Yo, it could have taken 2 seconds. Yeah, I agree. Like in general, yeah, I agree that yo, always take a pic with your fan whenever you can. But however, yeah, I'm gonna run this Justin Bieber video real quickly, and I want you guys to see this.
You guys are like mosquitoes. Mosquitoes. You know we love you, bro. Mosquitoes. You're like
Hello. I'm from brother.
So obviously now you see when you've
That's
seen
messed up, bro.
when you've seen it when you've
Bro,
seen
that's messed up, bro.
I'm saying
What
that,
the hell, bro?
when you've seen a video like that, yeah, it kind of puts things into like perspective a little bit because
There's no need.
I'm saying I still agree, yeah, that yo, always take a pic with your friend when you can. But I do also believe there can be some circumstances where it can be overwhelming. It depends on who you are. Like, okay, cool. If you're like in the UK, TikTok type of famous, yeah, you can coexist with everyone more easier here than America simply because everyone's doing it here. So like when you go to Leicester Square, you've seen a bunch of people that are famous. You know?
I wouldn't say everyone's doing it here. I just say
I wouldn't say everyone,
I would
but-
say everyone hasn't got to that stage.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, but I'm saying-
in America, these men are on a different stage.
But I'm talking about okay, cool. So
bro, that Justin Bieber is on a different level when it comes.
that's what I'm pointing. That's
You
what
know
I'm
what I'm
making.
saying?
Like,
He needs to walk around with security. You know what I'm trying to say? You can't really be walking around.
That's what I'm saying.
someone like
so
you-
he shouldn't be. He should be in a sprint or he should be security.
All security around. So,
Mazza,
yeah.
Mazza, someone like you, for example, you got hundreds of thousands of followers, 100,000 followers,
Yeah.
100,000 followers, and we can casually like walk through town, and yeah, people want pictures, yeah, but
not overwhelming.
but then when you look at that clip, yeah, you're seeing paparazzi, 30 of them with cameras flashing in your face. What if you're epileptic? Flashing in your face every few seconds. You go into the shop, the man's talking to you, saying, "Yo, bro, I'm an artist. Can you And it's like. I remember at the end of that clip, I remember that they clickbaited the video, and it starts off with Justin Bieber saying, "Go away, I don't want to take your flipping picture," and he looks mad in it. But then they show the backstory, and then he looks good.
Yeah.
So it's like, what's your perspective on that?
My thing.
Go on.
And I hate to say this. Higher risk, higher reward. Higher. The more benefit you get, the more negatives there's gonna be. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
actually
the more
mad,
money
you
you
know.
make, the more problems it's gonna be. So like you can't. And loads of people say, "Oh, this person's making money from music. Like they've got an easy life." These are the negatives. These are the things they have to deal
man.
with.
Big
Just
negatives.
like
Yeah,
a nine
man.
just like a 9
This
to 5.
podcast going off, you know, by the way.
That's
Keep
where-
going.
That's where a 9 to
This
5
podcast is good still.
That's why a 9 to 5 or somebody who does a 9 to 5 has to deal with the stress of their boss telling them to come to work, has to deal with the
Yeah.
stress of traveling to work,
There's always
has to
stress.
deal with the stress
100%.
of the customers.
It's the balance.
But that is the balance, bro. You get way more money, but you get way more stress.
And you get
And you have to choose
way more hate.
Yeah.
24/7, and that's mentally very hard for a lot of people. Trust me.
It is.
It can imagine. You know
It
what I mean?
is like, bro, TikTok be saving people's lives on comments, you know, with that filter section.
What I was gonna say on the thing though, you see with Justin Bieber, you said obviously he's in that
Yeah,
situation.
yeah.
What about if he wasn't in that situation in the first place?
What do you
when you're
mean?
so big at that level,
Why
you
you-
shouldn't be putting yourself in that position. But if you do put yourself in that position, unfortunately, you gotta respect your people no matter what. Don't put yourself in that position. You just can't. So because you're gonna expect 1,000 people to be taking pictures and asking you.
And if they
But
take a
if you
picture-
wasn't there in that first place, you know that wouldn't have happened. So
And if
you
you
can't be disrespectful to people because their
Yeah.
perspective is different. Oh, I listen to this guy all the time. Let me take a picture. I want to see it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Though?
Yeah, I hear you
So
still.
their perspective is different to his. Obviously, maybe he's having a bad day, whatnot. You know what I mean? You never know the truth.
All right, let me put this to you then. So, boom, you got Justin Bieber now, yeah, and then let's say that you've got like a next kid in the UK that's just doing music in it, yeah.
Yeah.
They both work just as hard as each other.
Yeah.
They both do just as much music as each other. They both put just as much money into promo. But because Justin Bieber's in America, he's got 1 million more people that have seen it. And because this kid's in the UK, he's got 100,000 people that have seen it.
100%.
And even though they both wanted the exact same thing, this kid's gonna be able to live relatively a lot more comfortably than this. Would you say it's how I'm asking how you judge it then?
So you're,
Would you
how I would judge it?
Would you judge it off of like, is it like
There's no
you made
such-
the decision?
There's no such thing as luck. There's no such thing as a lot of these. Well, obviously, luck there is exists.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
what I'm saying to that point, you're saying if he's working just as hard, doing this just as hard, doing everything equally, clearly they're not. Because then you'd be in that same position.
Nah, but
'Cause then-
America's fan base is pretty different.
100%. No, 100%. I agree with what you're saying.
hit
But then
hundreds of-
the
The lemmas.
life we're in now, the situation we're in now,
Yeah.
we can go abroad quite easily.
Nah,
look at
yeah,
Central.
right now.
Look at Central C, for example, right now.
Yeah.
Next level, bro. Simple. You gotta accept it. So if
What's
he's
your
done it,
opinion
what's
on
the difference with
Central
others?
C?
Not?
What's
Why
your
can't
lot's-
others do it?
What's your lot's opinion on Central C?
He's done his thing, bro. That's all I got to say.
Central C.
He's done his thing, man. Simple as
I
that.
think Central C as an artist has done amazingly, like exponentially amazingly. But
And it's not gonna stop.
yeah, I'd say Central C. I'd say yeah, like I like him still. Like I can't. I don't. I'd say because I don't know him. Yeah, I can't tell you that I rate him as a person. I'm not the type of. I'm not
You
the type.
can't say that about anyone. Though.
You can't say that about anyone, and this is what I'm trying to say. I won't just give you a credit because you're that guy.
100%.
I'm not
I get
gonna.
it.
I won't. I genuinely, for example, yeah, I wouldn't have sat here and rated Vision if I didn't sit here and have a conversation with him. Because I'm having a conversation with him, finding out that Donny's gone uni, he's done boxing, he's done this, he's helped
Yeah,
people,
yeah,
he's
100.
provided opportunities on TikTok, so on and so forth. But the things that I never would have been able to, I would have had the ability to be able to say, he's done that if I didn't know it. I
100%.
only would have been able to just be
He does his
standing
music,
respectful,
does
high
his
and by.
music, does his thing. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's the thing.
Yeah,
So in regards to Central C, yeah, I think he's definitely gotten himself in a sick position. I think he's linked a lot of stuff in between the UK and the US.
100.
Definitely.
Where's the butt? Where's the butt?
I said, okay, can I be honest here? I'll be honest. He said some soft stuff though. Like he said, okay. He said some stuff that I don't agree with in his songs, innit? But like him as a successful artist, sick, yeah. But I think he said something like, "Oh, I called this girl 5 times. I think I'm a creep." Or he said, do you know what I'm talking about, bro? Do you get what I'm saying? Like he said 1 or 2 things here.
Do you know?
It's
That's
music,
made
but
me
I've
say,
said,
like-
I've said some mad stuff in music because I think we all do say some.
Do you know what?
I ain't said that before, you know.
Do you know
I
what?
definitely haven't said that either. But
I hope so.
Do you know
can I
what
say,
I
bro?
would compare that to? I would compare that to one of the kings of music right now, hip hop, should I say, Drake, in the sense of they understand the formula of if you say controversial things, and most of the time they're innuendos. Most of the time they're things that you can't really take in that way because it has a different meaning as well.
yeah, my last song was quite controversial, the Raw Albanian, because people were thinking, "Baby, come to London, come chill with a Raw Albanian." What does that mean?
Oh yeah,
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
Come to London.
Yeah,
To chill, what's that got to do with anything? Then people start looking into it. But it's controversial. It's not a bad one. But it's like,
but
what's my man on?
It makes you question.
It's like, what's my
But
man on? What's he
just-
talking about?
yeah,
yeah.
That is one example I'm saying for myself.
Fair play.
But just like obviously with Drake, you see countless times SMS.
Yeah,
Triple
100%.
X.
That man.
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
That's the only time you ever shoot with Lord and Net.
But then
And
again, but
and
Americans
the
are a lot
Megan
more accepted for it,
the
though.
Megan one was really bad, bro.
Megan one,
because
what's that
obviously
one?
what happened with Tory Lanez and
Megan Thee
he
Stallion.
said something about Megan, about our shots. But the thing is, it could be taken 2 ways, and it says that he's talking about.
That's his war right
You
there.
get what I'm
you know,
saying?
That's not my war. I'm like,
But it's good because he knows that cool, he's gonna get slated by loads of people.
yeah.
If he wants to come out, which he's not going to because there's no need to, he's too big to come out. The same as Central C, they're at a point where they can say whatever they
Nah,
want.
but this
As long as it's not like
yeah.
crazy.
Andrew Tate
This-
crazy.
but-
Like,
but-
I even think Andrew
That's-
Tate's at a place where he can say whatever. Though. Right now, I think people are realizing he's a bit psychotic. But other than that,
Psychotic.
he's psychotic.
Psychotic.
Andrew Tate is psychotic.
I think that
Bro, have you
I
seen?
think he's a puppet.
Have you seen the last?
I think Andrew Tate is a puppet.
No,
Like
he's
you see
not.
how we're trying to. I feel people try to put too much traits to him that they think that what they're
So
looking
who
at.
is this puppet master?
Bro, there's no way. Okay, put it like this, bro. You see, in the industry game, yeah, like you're in the music industry as well. You'll find that the further up you go, there's someone that has to answer to someone. There's some type of rich something there, or some person connected there behind the scenes. Like, bro, anytime you see these Drake come to these places, yeah, the important people running stuff are off camera, you know. 9 times out of 10, the people that really control the narratives of how things run aren't on camera. They run it for multiple types of people. They don't want to
The
be
list
on
goes
camera.
on, boy, don't
The list
stop.
goes
I get what you
on.
mean, I get what you mean.
So in regards to like someone like Central C now, yeah, like or Andrew Tate, I truly believe, yeah, that they have people that have put them in this position to carry out their plan for whatever reason it is. It could be to promote Islam more. It could be, that's not a bad thing. I'm saying it could be to promote Islam more. It could be to promote being misogynist more. It could be to promote certain movements to distract other movements. It could be anything. But I 100% believe, yeah. This is why I also don't judge people until I speak to them. Because Central C, for example, when you're asking me, yo, boom, he said, I called 15 times. I feel like a creep. Like, I can't sit with that and say that's
guy
me.
loves that line.
I can't. However, though, yeah, he's also said, how can I be homophobic? Man, if you look at the timings of when he became controversial, yeah, it's very, very specific.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, okay, put it like this, yeah. He had a different set of how he was rapping. He wasn't doing drill before. He was singing. He was doing completely different music before. Then
Drifting.
Blue. Then I started to see that it was very structured how he was starting to come into the game. You started to see this video, that video, mixtape madness, to the point where he don't even jump on the next ups or those types of things no more. He just does his own thing on his own channel. Now though, I've been seeing more, how can I be homophobic? Oh, I feel like a creep when I call her. He's getting more, without disrespect, weird. Not in a disrespectful way. I'm saying he's getting more controversial. He's getting more.
Climb back to Andrew Tate real quick.
That's what I'm saying. Now climbing back to Andrew Tate. Look at how, if you really look at the things he says, yeah, he has actually said in videos that I actually am putting on an exaggerated character to some degree. The reason why is because controversy sells. So you know that if you say women are dishwashers, that's not true. Don't chop this up and try to put me in there, you know. But if you say that, women are dishwashers now, yeah, immediately you got a million people that hate you, but you got a million people on your account. You got a million people liking your stuff, and you got a million people consistently providing activity towards your TikTok. Consistently, you have to look at it, bro. Or you think I'm saying if Andrew Tate came out and said, let's be peaceful, let's stop all the wars, let's feed all the children, let's do this, let's respect this, you think he would have blew? It's because he started saying stuff like, boom, she's like, women are this and But if you actually really look at some of the things he says, yeah, he doesn't actually. Has he said anything that's out of the norm from before social media?
Bro, Andrew Tate, he's psychotic.
Why? Okay, cool. Now I want to know.
That's what I need to say.
But bro, I'm saying.
After all that, that's what I'm gonna say.
What's psychotic to you then? Like, what do you mean exactly? Because it could mean some people could just be crazy and not do anything. It's like what do you mean by he's psychotic?
He's not in the correct mental state. He's psychotic.
Elaborate.
Bro, I don't know who broke his heart. I don't know what happened. Bro, have you seen the recent video, bro?
Which one?
Bro, let me show you this video, bro.
Let's just get on the let's just get on the screen.
No, wait. I have to say what is first in that shit. Bro, there's a video, bro, of this guy walking around his room, yeah, crying about a flipping movie, saying, this movie, this and that. Like,
what?
Like, they want you to believe that this is how life should be and all this shit, bro.
That is exactly what I mean, though.
Bro, show. Let me show you the video.
Go on.
And it's not just about the fact that they're making shit movies. It's the fact that Hollywood sit down with the #1 propaganda system on earth. They're designed to enslave you. They're trying to attack your psyche. They sit around this table and they say, the young boys, all the people are going to watch the next action movie. We need to instill them with all of our propaganda and make them as weak and lame as possible because we don't want anyone to grow up like Andrew Tate. That's why we don't talk about Andrew Tate in school. That's why we delete Andrew Tate from the internet. You're not allowed to be a G.
Go agree on one thing though. He said a lot of things that you did need to know as well.
What do you mean?
Andrew Tate said a lot of things. Obviously, so much he said, so I can't even think about it right now.
If you was to pick out like two things or one thing that he said that stuck out to you that the world needed to know
in the spot right now. For example, about the Western side, how things are so different. These are real stuff, and how the government controls you, and we're in the Matrix. These are very, very real things, and that they don't want you to believe you can be something that you want, but they're holding you down. These are all real things that he says, and obviously about how years ago how life was very different, and now they're changing it. They're making it. Obviously, this is another topic, but obviously they're promoting more. You can be what you want. You know what I'm trying to say, bro? This is a very ticket. I don't want to talk about it, but I'm just saying
that's fair though.
These are things that he did put out there, and I respect that he did that. That's just what I gotta say.
Now you know what it is, yeah. So, I actually have to agree as well. I really think,
think about those things.
That I put like this, yeah. What I'm doing, like the way that I compare that to what I'm doing right now is that I'm trying to inspire a positive movement across social media in general. So I'm like, for example, even this is an extension of my future plans in the future 10 years. Like I'm talking about, if I can create a platform or something, I can provide jobs. I can provide things for people to live, so on and so forth. I can provide all these sorts of things. But one thing I definitely know is that if I just grabbed the board, went to Leicester Square and said, support my business, is a positive thing, no one's coming. But then I noticed that when I jump on drill, I'm still in that. I'm like, I don't talk violent, when I'm rapping drill. However, I'm in the genre though. I'm around the man. Don't get twisted. When I was younger, I used to talk all that sort of stuff. Yeah. But then I know that what I learned in the process is that kids respect you if they know you've come from the same thing. So I still rap in that genre. I'm still around that type of so on and so forth. But I put out positive music through it. So because I know that I have to be in that type of areas to reach who I want to reach. I can't be on this side of things where it's good. I have to be over here where there are YGs
In the mix, innit? You have to be in the mix.
where there's actual confused 13-year-olds that are really thinking about stabbing someone.
For real.
Like I'm talking about people that are thinking, oh, my first investment should be a gun. Like I'm talking about like there's people like that don't have no guidance, you know.
But what's the difference, for example, I've always thought about this with movies and music, for example. A lot of movies, they promote...
Absolutely nothing.
Huh? That's what I'm trying, you get what I'm trying to say, though, yeah?
Nothing.
Because movies promote... Bro, watch movies. Watch the new movies.
There's a big difference. The reason I say there's a big difference. The only difference is like... I feel
One's
like,
music, one's a film. That's it. That's the difference,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
Really and truly, bro.
No. The difference is that I feel like people who do realistic music or who rap about what they live, you're literally talking about real life stuff.
Yeah,
Whereas with
that's
movies,
100%.
very
It's
different.
fake. It's not
No,
real.
100%. But what they promote in movies, if I don't want to go into too
I
topic,
get
but if
what-
I really
yeah.
start saying what I want to say, then you'll be like, oh, okay. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
think
yeah.
about it. If you watch
It's
the
not. It's
movies,
definitely not acceptable what they do.
yeah, you get what I'm trying to say, though.
I'd say that
You get where I'm coming from, though.
I'd say that movies are worse. And the reason why I believe movies are worse is because
I feel like saying, but I don't know. Yeah.
bro, you feel free to say it, bro. I
won't say movies.
the reason why movies are way worse is
I don't
because-
think that. I think they're just.
No,
I don't
no,
think any's worse than each other. I think
Bro,
they're just-
No, let me land it. Yeah, I'm saying that, the reason why movies are definitely worse is because if you actually just do a statistical report analysis on most murderers in prison today, 9 times out of 10 they didn't go to jail because of drill. A lot of the times they talk about a lot of the time.
Not drill.
No. A lot of the times
music, yeah.
a lot of the times
We're
they,
talking about music, we're
a
talking
lot.
about-
Let me finish. A lot of the times they talk about I was being abused by my mother or being abused in my family home, and I mixed it with the movies I used to see as a kid.
100%.
They
100%.
say that. If you actually, most of them they say.
And there's some mad movies
'cause
out
in
there.
the movies as well. Because you can say there's one thing about saying a drill thing. Yeah, it's one thing, but it's a 3-minute video of someone rapping something to you. In a movie, they're
I
literally
personally
backing
think-
out knives. They're backing out this. They're cutting
You're
off
actually
that.
seeing it.
You're literally seeing.
And
how
they're
to
putting
do
it in your face.
They're showing me how to cover
Not
up
just
crimes,
violence,
bro.
by the way. Not just violence, yeah?
I'll tell you
So
that,
many
I'll
things.
tell you
They
that.
taught me how to cover up crimes.
tell you-
I
I'll
learned
tell
some things that I was about to try something one day. Then I learned.
Music, I think it motivates you more. When I'm in the fucking gym, bro, when I'm boxing, fam, I'm listening to a drill tune. I'm
Yeah.
hyped, bro. So I think it comes down to you as a
No,
person,
no.
how you take it.
I'll tell you what I say.
Go on.
The only problem with movies right now is the current age restrictions. If there was better age restrictions
wrap
like
up in
back
4
in
minutes as
in the day,
Yeah.
you used to have people back in the day like who wouldn't be allowed in the cinema. Like if
100%.
you were 13, you couldn't go in the cinema. Now, don't matter what your age you are, you can go in and go watch the maddest movie and 50 Shades of Grey and
Yeah.
Resident
you could also
That's
be-
the only problem. I don't think there's anything wrong with because realistically they should be showing these movies to people who are mature enough
No,
to understand
100%.
it.
100%. But
you get what I'm
back,
saying?
but obviously with the new generation, like you can watch anything, you can do anything now, and it's all different.
Doesn't
now,
matter
and
if
it's
you're
like
mature or
before.
not,
Also, back to his point, let's say you're a 25-year-old who's going crazy, like you said, watching a film to do a madness. What's that got to do with age restriction?
Bro, I'm talking
So,
about, bro. You know when I'm watching Top Boy,
it's
bro.
very-
You know when we're gonna talk about. You know when I'm watching Top Boy, I'm someone that used to be kind of around that sort of stuff, and I'm learning new stuff too. I'm looking at Top Boy like, yo, that's how you clean it. Oh, that's how you weigh it up. Oh, that's how you do this. That's how you do that. Oh, wait there. That's how much bullets that needs. I'm like to myself, bro, I didn't know this before. And there's no Joe geezer. I don't care who you say. There's no geezer on road.
It's all talk. You remember,
It's just-
Joe is all
it's
speaking. In
all verbal.
movies, you're actually seeing it. You're seeing everything. You're learning
Really,
everything. You know what I'm trying to say? It's
Someone
like
could say, someone could say in Joe nowadays, you could say, I'll stab someone and I'll wife my girl in the same sentence and it'll be cold. It'll be cold. But in a movie, bro, you saw Jeffrey Dahmer in it. You saw Dahmer. Is that geese?
I wouldn't say that's not anything to do with like the vibe.
Nah, but I'm
that's just
saying,
psycho.
I'm saying,
That's
saying,
and
look
you
at that.
behavior, you said, didn't it?
I'm saying with Dami, that's an example of what's on TV
That's just one
that people
example.
are looking up.
But that's not, you can't use that as an example at all.
But it's a
because
movie.
that was a documentary where it actually spoke about a situation that happened. So that's not even a good
But there
The
is
example.
some
movies are worse than
there's
that
some
one.
crazy movies out there, though.
There's
Movies.
movies.
Trust me, I can't bother to mention, but
movies like CGI, obviously.
Okay, if I didn't scream.
So horror movies have been around for time. It's
Yeah.
just,
No, 100%.
as I said, back in the day, they used to have the right age restrictions. You couldn't go and watch Scream if you were a certain age. Now, anyone can go watch it. Watch on Netflix, watch on this. There should be the right age restrictions.
Do you think it just comes down to age? So what about someone's 25 years old and lost his mind?
I can't lie, I hate to say this. they've made a certain age, bro. Like, if they ain't stable there, then their family should be monitoring them and putting them in the right place.
You know
what I'm saying? To stop them from doing
So
that.
there should be a system with everything. Is basically what I'm
System.
saying. Yeah.
The system's flawed. That's the problem.
Yeah,
And
but
definitely.
And as we've grown as like a country, as the world has grown, I feel like things that were more taboo have become more like free
Normalized.
to the world and normalized. All these things, like you understand, even porn for it, all these things,
rags.
none of these things could be like watched or.
It's just
people
everywhere.
who couldn't understand it. Do you know what I'm saying?
100%.
You know what I say? You know what I say to that?
No,
then?
it's everywhere.
I'd say that like in general, I think drill and movies can have a negative effect on anyone. I feel anything can have a
wouldn't agree
negative
at all.
or positive effect on anyone.
Both ways, yeah.
Both ways.
Let's go both ways.
But I would say though that with drill music, we have to look at the limitations that are in place. It's a 3-minute video and it's verbal. With a movie, it's a 1 to 2 hour video and it's verbal and physical.
But you're comparing.
But I'm saying that the point I'm trying to make though is that
it's a movie about like ghosts and shit.
It's- yeah, but then-
it's about ghosts stabbing
that's
someone.
but you have to remember, you have to remember that's also
I'm in
your.
London stabbing up people like what?
But
they
Let's
say.
talk about it. Let's talk about it.
But Mazza, okay,
So
cool.
that's
But
similar.
but Mazza, you have to also remember it's a perspective thing. The way that you could look at that and say, "Yo, boom, that's not that big of a deal." Someone else could look at that and say, "Yo, I gotta go do that," because we're all different people.
But you can say that about the music, bro.
Yeah, and you can say that, but I'm saying that the
I'm not
difference
blaming anything on it. I'm not blaming music, and I'm not blaming
It's not
music.
to blame. It's down to
It's
you.
no, it's
remember.
down to the person.
It's down to you.
It's down to the person.
Us three might watch it normally, like
Yeah,
we're
rags,
blessed
rags.
with love, we had a good time.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
This other guy, he might say it completely different.
But
He's like,
again,
"Yo,
again, that's down to the people who's
that's what I'm saying. End of the
monitoring
day,
him.
it's down to who you are.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with movies, but and just remember that movies are way more fake than music. And in general,
Yeah,
in general,
I agree.
in
Good
general,
actors
like
in it,
if
so-
we,
But yeah,
in
yeah.
general, like music, and not even on the violence, because you're talking about violence. I feel like there's a totally different lane in violence.
Yeah.
In movies, it's not violence where you're saying, "Yo, I'm in Newham and I just stabbed a nigga from Brixton." It's not
Yeah,
that
yeah.
shit. But in music, it's a bit like that. Whereas
It's
as well,
specific.
It's more. It's more.
But
Yeah,
I'm
it's
talking about somebody.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I relate to it. I get it.
And my
100%.
thing as
understand
well,
that.
my thing
You talk
also-
about who you hate in your music, bro.
my thing ain't even that as well, because the violence, who cares about that?
Yeah,
My thing
yeah.
is the whole of music, bro.
Yeah.
What,
You're looking
in a
at it from
sense
the whole
in a sense
picture.
of sex, drugs, money, violence. That's what money music is right now.
Yeah, 100%.
You can't who's making music right now that doesn't include anything about sex, anything about drugs, anything about money, anything about
There probably is a big percentage, bro, but I know you're saying it's just.
What's
we know.
popular right
The
now? Though?
percentage
Well, if you go
nowhere
to
near-
Ed Sheeran, Adele, these big people, I don't think they're talking about that. Do you
Bro,
understand?
even Ed Sheeran's talking about sex.
Nah, he's not talking about sex.
Bro,
like
have you
that,
not heard?
though. He's
Have
not
you
talking
not
about
heard? Have you not heard like Galloway Go Shape of You? He's talking about the shape.
that.
of
Yeah, nah, but that's
it's more.
that's more romanticism.
Yeah.
That's more
Romantic.
like being romantic.
Fair enough.
Instead of like,
I get
Fair
it.
enough.
I get what you're
Either
saying,
way,
though. I
all I'm
get what you're
saying is
saying.
in music, there's so much more things that's portrayed.
But very different
and,
to the way
like,
Drake would do it,
rappers.
for example. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Or
yeah,
these
yeah.
Spanish artists and that. They talk about specifically.
This is what
I guess-
the Americans. Bro.
Anyway, this is music, bro.
Future.
And then this music is not going to change, so.
Future,
You know?
Drake,
Yeah.
Juice WRLD said he started doing drugs because of lyrics he heard in Future.
Yeah, man.
you know what?
And do you know what Future said to that? He said, "Aish." He said he literally just
Remember,
said,
it comes down to you, like you said again.
yeah.
That's the real under the answer, man.
But yeah, guys, we're gonna have to start wrapping this up. This was a really, really sick topic.
That's interesting.
I'd like to know some final thoughts from both of you. Let's start off with you on the right. Mazza, any
First
final
thing
thoughts?
I want to know is what are your plans now as a musician or whatever you use? What's next for you, bro?
The next
What's
move.
next for you, bro? What's the next move?
Well, I've shot about 5-6 videos recently. So I've been shooting a lot. I've been putting in work. I've got a lot of music. Obviously, one with my man. You
What's
get
the
me?
process
You know the
with shooting?
vibes, bro. We just made a song today, bro.
But, hey, that's
Run
what we
the
do,
tune,
man.
run
But,
the
hey,
tune, run the tune, run the tune, run the tune.
What's the process with shooting though?
The process, obviously, I'm making loads of phone calls. I'm sorting out places, locations. I'm doing
Yeah.
feature music. I'm doing my solo songs. But this year, you're gonna hear a lot of me. I promise you that. It's gonna be very, very dangerous. I might be.
We ready for that vision, bro? We ready?
It's yeah, I got the vision.
I can
So
see the vision.
I can see the vision
I can
too.
see the vision.
it's no
I see
point
the
to
vision,
talk
you're
too
part of
much,
vision.
but I promise I'm gonna change a lot
Yeah,
for a lot of people.
we love to hear
Gonna
that.
take over.
Vision. Any final thoughts from you that you want to add?
I just want to say, you're my people. Everyone that supports me, obviously, go follow me on Spotify, Instagram, all the socials. I appreciate all the support so far. Big up to all of you. And remember, be the best version of yourself.
Come on, bro.
And I'd say,
We love that.
as a final thought as well in regards to the show as well, guys, if you want to be seeing authentic conversations, not just clickbait things, come to learn something, come to actually share conversations, share thoughts, share opinions, potentially even end up on here and sharing your story with the world, because I don't feel that artists are having the right exposure to them as characters. Look at how much Mazza learned about him today. Look at how much I learned from him today as well.
Vice versa.
And thank you. And these are things that we need to be pushing across social media. We need to change the TikTok algorithm to positivity. So that's what we're going to be doing if you lot are supporting. So subscribe, like, comment, and peace.
Peace.
Man, damn. You know, you made up for it even though you was late.
Yeah.
You are wasting my time, but you know what it is? I love you though.
I'm in the local club, man, then pull it to the local spot. Sturdy, 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 switch. Sturdy, 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 switch. Man, then run it up like that. Girl, then run it up like this. I need 100 bags, times that by 100.